Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. My name is Brandon, and just wanted to share with you a need that we have had regarding our live streaming equipment. And one of the things that we use a lot is called an encoder. An encoder basically takes our video feed and puts it online onto Facebook and YouTube and other web platforms. And over the last month or so, we have had a lot of issues with our current encoder not being able to do what we need it to do. It buffers where you have the little wheel on your TV screen or on your phone, and we've just had a lot of issues with it. And matter of fact, for most services on the backside, whether you've known or not, I've had to record the service 3 different ways just to make sure one of those 3 ways works. And ironically, every time we recorded, it was always a different way that actually worked. And so through all that, we've had to purchase a new piece of equipment, a new encoder, and the encoder that we have purchased is a little bit more than what we've had in the past. The reason why we went with the encoder that we originally had was because it had no monthly fees, and it was supposed to be just you buy it one time and you're done. There's not very many out there that are like that, and we have tried to find different ways of doing things that way, but needless to say, it's gotten to the point to where we have to go to a different company. And so we have gone with a company called Living as One, and this is the new encoder that we went ahead and purchased because we've had so many issues over the last several weeks. And so matter of fact, we've used this in the last 2 weeks, and it has made the world of difference on our end. Whether you've been able to see it all just yet, it has a lot better features. It's a lot easier to work with. We can schedule things. And so we've had to purchase this, and the tough part about it all is this one is not buy one time and you're done. There's also a monthly fee involved, as it is with most encoders. And so this one initially cost $1,300, and that was just for the equipment, and then we have to pay per month $150 a month. And so I'm sharing with you the need that we have regarding this particular encoder and what we need to live stream. We want to put our best foot forward, and matter of fact, I'm going to give you a couple of numbers. In April, from the beginning of April to the end of April, the total number of people that was on our page that we were able to serve in some way was 18,092 people. Now, some of those are obviously repeats and different things like that, but there's a lot of exposure in that. And the other number is the number of times our videos were viewed more than 3 seconds. So in other words, not somebody just clicking on a video and then going on. People are actually watching part of our services, our devotions, and that number is, for 30 days, was 8,343. And so we are getting a lot of exposure, and we want to put our best foot forward. And that's one of the reasons why we went with this particular encoder, is because it is known to be one of the better ones out there, and a lot of major companies and major churches and stuff depend on this particular kind of device. And so that's what we've done, and we've had to go ahead and order it because we were having so many issues during the coronavirus pandemic, and so we've kind of bought it now, but we're asking if you can help us with some of that. And so here's Miss Becky. She's going to share a few things with you regarding a fundraiser, and also if you want to give towards this, we have set it up to where you can text to give as well. You can just text the amount you want to give, put the word media, and just text it to the normal number that you use to text to give. And so again, just the amount, the word media, and then to the regular number that you normally give to, and that will help us out. And then also, if you want to give through tithe envelope, you can always mark it media. We're not asking you to give your tithes towards that or anything like that, but if you would like to give something extra to help with the media department and help with the upgrade that we had to do, we would greatly appreciate it. So here's Miss Becky. She's going to share a little bit with you about a fundraiser or two that we'll have in the future, and we hope that you can help us out. Thank you so much.
So as Pastor Brandon just mentioned to you, the church has already purchased a new encoder that will enable people to be able to watch our services online in a manner where they're not glitching. Part of that is we are going to do a fundraiser to try to offset some of the cost. The total cost is $3,200, but we have had some pledges already come in on that. So we're still trying to raise about $2,200. So in order to do that, I wanted to be in charge of a couple of ways that we could raise some of that money. Obviously, the very first way is, people can just pledge. If you don't want to be a part of the other fundraisers, then you can just say, I'm going to give towards it, and you just go ahead and give your money, either through online or through, giving in the church. One of the fundraisers is going to be held on Wednesday, June 3rd, and that is a service night for the church. We will be having a fish fry here at the church, and you can either take it home immediately after service, or for those who are not going to attend service, you can swing by and pick up your plate. That will include fish, French fries, hush puppies, a dessert, and a drink. You could either have sweet tea, unsweet tea, lemonade, or water. And the cost for that is going to be $10. And then our second fundraiser, and this is going to be something that we've never done before, we're going to do an online Facebook auction of baked goods. And that's going to be on Saturday, June 6th from 10 to 2. And we are going to ask everyone to donate at least one item to be auctioned off. It can be cookies, cakes, pies, brownies, Rice Krispie treats. You could make a casserole. I know a lot of people have been learning how to bake during this time. So we could take maybe a pan of rolls or loaves of bread. And what we're gonna do is, that Saturday morning, you can deliver them to the church, or that Friday, you can deliver them to the church. And I will be available Friday, probably from about 11 until about 4 or 5 o'clock for y'all to drop those off here at the church. And then Saturday, I'll get here about 8 o'clock and start getting ready. What we're going to do is each item that is turned in, I will take a picture of it. I will post it on our Facebook page, and it will stay up there for the duration of the auction. You bid on whatever item you want, and then by 2 o'clock when the auction ends, whatever the highest bid is will be the winner, and they will be contacted. And you can either pick your item up Saturday afternoon by 3 o'clock, or you can pick it up Sunday at church. If you have an item that needs to be refrigerated, we can do that, but we're going to ask that we kind of keep that down to about 5 or 6 things because of space in the refrigerator. If it's an item that can be frozen, we do have room for that. Some casseroles can be frozen. So that's kind of how that's going to work. As we get closer to time, I will give more details. It is the first time, like I said, that we've done this. So as we have more information and people have questions, then I'll kind of know what people are looking for. But that's going to be how we run that. And again, I am asking that everybody at least donate something that is homemade. Please, no store-bought things. But if you have any questions in the meantime, please contact the church, or you can contact me on my cell phone. And I think most people have that number. Thank you.